Library and Information Sciences, Master of Public Administration from Kurukshetra University, Master of Business Administration in HR from MDU Rohtak, with good percentage and first division. However, he did MPhil in Library and Information Sciences. Further, to understand the basics of computer applications, he did postgraduate diploma in computer applications from KUK. Apart from the above, he has delivered many talks as resource person on e-resources, citation, open educational resources, MOOCs, and burning issue named plagiarism in different HRDCs. He has given 2 lectures recorded under Swayam. He acted as expert role in framing the seamless and sound policy on plagiarism in GJU and many other academic institutions. For professional networking, he is the life member of 2 library professional bodies, which are Indian Library Association and Haryana Library Association. Wow, what a profile. Thank you for sparing your valuable time, sir, and thank you to the organizers for arranging so great personalities, so great experts to the, every talk is adding value to the FTP. And
thank you, Ma'am Chawla, for nice words and a nice introduction.
Please, now this stage is yours, sir.
Okay, ma'am, thank you. So it is a proud privilege for me just to get the opportunity just to interact with the galaxy of intellectual, and I'm really thankful to all the organizing team, especially Dr. Meher Singh, that he has given me the opportunity just and provide the platform. So it is the, you know, that it is the demand of the time. We have to be very much careful of all these things like information, because it is a flood of the information. You can take the example of today talk that I am available at my respective place and you are available at your home and at your respective offices, but we are connected each other on a single platform, that is the online platform, and the name of the platform is Zoom. So it is the beauty of the online platform that from Duriyo ka matlab faasile, distance doesn't matter. So today I will talk with you about the predatory publications, and I will try to cover the open access initiative taken by the government of India and at global level. And thereafter, I will tell you that how you will save as well as how you will avoid the predatory publication and how you will check the same. And I will tell the formula you that how you will calculate the ISSN number of any journal, so that at initial stage you may easily get the information about the same journal, whether the journal is original one or the fake journal. This is the first step. If you know how you will check the ISSN number, it is the first step. If ISSN number is authentic one, then it means the original, the concerned journal is the original one. This is the first step. Thereafter, I will cover the plagiarism. Already you have listened Dr. Chetan Sharma on the same, but whatever he left during his lecture, I will try to cover the same. Thereafter, I will touch that role of University Grants Commission Regulation 2018, just to curb and control the plagiarism. Thereafter, I will discuss with you the that is anti-plagiarism tool platform, that is Turnitin, Urkund, ECE, WCopyFind, and iAuthenticate. So many platforms are available. Especially I will cover Turnitin because it is working globally, and prominent one is anti-plagiarism tool as of now in the market. Thereafter, I will tell you that what is the role of teacher over there, because I also attended the session of Dr. Chetan. Some of queries he that time could not address. I will try to address all these queries. One of the question raised during the session or after the session, you can say that how we can control and curb the plagiarism. Today I will tell you that how you will control and curb the plagiarism by using the anti-plagiarism software as well as using the University Grants Commission Regulation 2018. Software is wonderful, no doubt in it, but one thing is missing in it, that we are not doing the analysis of the report. So I will tell you that on the platform of the anti-plagiarism software, how you will analysis of the report and what is the role of the teacher over there. Okay. In India, you can take the example of National Digital Library of India. It is an authentic source of the information. you can download the same. There is no issue in it. Even you can download the whole National Digital Library of India. But one thing I wish to advise as well as to request to all of you, if you are not a member so far of the National Digital Library of India, first take the membership and be the member of the National Digital Library of India so that you may use the same. I will give some live demo to you that how you can become the member and how you extract the information from the same. There is no issue. You can download countless information from the same platform. Even you can download whole National Digital Library of India. But how much material you can take directly in your research or in your academic work or in your research paper, that is the issue. So we have to be very much careful as of now because technology is so fast and very smart. We are also smart, but technology is also smarter day by day. So we have to be very much careful. Otherwise, we may trap at any time in our academic career, even after the age of the supranation. Punishments have already been decided. So be careful. And I am going to share my screen with you. I will just take the little bit time because time is short with me. Screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Is my screen visible to all of you?
Visible, sir.
Yeah, okay. There are two ways just to reach at the home page of the National Digital Library of India. One is through Google. You have to type over there NDL or National Digital Library of India, or directly you can just give the web address of the same and you can get the home page of the same. What is the web address? ndl.iitkgp.ac.in. First become the member of the same. Very easy. It is hardly a matter of 1 to 2 minutes. You can become the member of the same. Yes, this is the home page of the National Digital Library of India. It is having more than 7 crore items on a single platform, and that is very authentic one. There is no need just to think about the quality. So one question can ease your mind that when Google is there, Google is the largest database in the world. Thereafter, Scopus, on third position, that is Web of Science. When Google is there, so what's the need of the National Digital Library of India or some other open access initiative? The same question can ease your mind. What is the difference between the Google and the Digital Library of India? When you will search, when you will browse the Google and you will get the information over there. If the information is correct, then there is no issue. If the information is not correct, this is your discretion. You have to think in which form you will use, and whatever you are extracting and you are getting from the Google, whether it is authentic or not, no one is accountable over there. You cannot make the complaint to anyone. This is the difference between the National Digital Library of India and the Google. Clearly? So this is the way. This is the home page, and how you will become the member of the same. You just here login and you will get this. Register here. If you are not the member, then just click over there and you have to fill these particulars. Fill these particulars, fill these particulars, full name, email address, password, confirm password, date of birth, gender, state, city, whatever they are mentioning here. It is hardly a matter of the 2 minutes. You just fill the same, and thereafter, whatever mail you will mention over there, you will get the credential of the National Digital Library of India, and with this credential, you can use the same. Directly, you can use the same. Now, what is the difference? When you can use directly NDL, so what is the difference between the member and the non-member? But the difference is that when you will claim that this information you got from the National Digital Library platform, you can prove, and you can you can produce the proof also, because if you are the member, National Digital Library of India team, they maintain the logbook of the same, but they maintain the logbook of the members only, not the non-members. So first be the member of the same. So thereafter, please wait. You just fill over there, and there when you will fill all these particular, this option will on, and thereafter sign up will also on, and you have to sign up yourself, and thereafter you are the member of the same. But I will open the same with my own password. No need to just give it. Yes. So there are many methods: by type, by subject, by source, and learning resources. You can access the material from the same and directly search. So what is the difference between the browse through this and directly? If you want the filter information, then you have to go with the by type, by subject, by source, or learning resources. If you want get the broader term, then definitely you can directly go and directly access the platform of the National Digital Library of India. Suppose karo management studies. You just type over there and click on the save. Now, when I, yes, just see, when I clicked, I got such information over there. And the beauty of the platform is that they are providing the content in text form, audio form, video form, presentation form, image form, simulation form, animation form, and application form. I will give the broader idea. If you want the exact and pinpointed information, you have to play with this platform clearly, and you will get very, very pinpointed information from the same. So if you want the same in the audio form, then click, or presentation form, just click over there. Yes, this is the material is available in the presentation form. Suppose sometime you are busy in some other assignments and the same time you have to take your class. Then what you will do, you can direct your student just to access the platform of the NDL and just watch these PPTs and prepare the review of the same. Clearly, you can engage your student in your absence also, and thereafter you can take the class and you can continue your classes. So in the presentation form, just see the quality of the material. Taking time, just wait. Loading. Okay, it is taking time. So likewise, you can just see in other form, video also and images also, whatever you want, you can extract from the same platform. Okay. Thereafter, by type, if you will go by type, just go there. They will show the text, image, video, animation. And second one is by subject. Just here, fill. First, you have to select one of the broader area because they have classified the universe of knowledge in 10 main classes. These are the 10 classes. They have classified all the universe of knowledge in these 10 main classes. So first of all, you have to select your broader area. Suppose you belong to the language, then you have to select the language. First you select this, thereafter you can check second stage, where you belong, what you want, English and all English, whatever you want, just click over there. And the beauty, just see, they have mentioned the items also, how many items are available in a particular field or the subject, you can say that. So English, when you click on the English, you will get the material on. Thereafter, the third option on. First, you have to select one, thereafter it will on. Otherwise, without selecting the first one, it will not work. And thereafter, it will work. So whatever you want, English dictionary, English, whatever you want, you have to click and you have to select the same. And you can easily know that how many items are available in the particular subject or the particular topic. So this is the second way just to extract the information. Thereafter, by source. These are the funding, you can say that the initiative agencies of the NDL. They provided the information, NCERT, NAPTEL, GATE, and the South Asia Archive. So these are the agencies. Through these agencies, you can easily get, suppose you NAPTEL videos, they will provide NAPTEL videos. More than 19,000 videos are available on the web, and the quality of the video is really, really wonderful. You can direct your student for preparing the assignments and some other things. Even you can use for the thesis preparation also. So NCERT for school level and some other agencies are available. You can access the same and you can extract the information and you can get the information. But I am just again quoting my statement that there is no issue of the information as of now in the international market as well as the national, because abundance information is available on the web. But how much you can use directly, that is the issue. You have to be very much careful about the same. Now see further learning resources. This is the last option of the same learning resources: articles, audio lectures, book, question paper, thesis, and video lecture. For thesis, you can use the Shodhganga also, but many theses are also available on the platform of the NDL also. You can use the same for your reference and for your student reference also. So you can use this platform. So this is the way just to use the platform of the National Digital Library of India. This is a wonderful platform having 7 crore items for all the readers, for all the students, for all the teachers. This is available in the public domain. Everyone can use the same without credentials, means username or the password, or with the credentials. So you can use for your research or academic purpose. Now see here further. Now it is again getting, so I will not go with the same. So now see, I will show you and I will give the live demo to you, because information is not the issue, but issue is that the copyright issue, plagiarism issue, and some of the intellectual property right issues. For the same, you have to be very much careful before sending your article, your manuscripts for publication to anyone. Be careful, just check the list of the University Grants Commission they prepared. It is an initiative taken by the Savitribai Phule Pune University. They have given the module to the University Grants Commission, and they are preparing the list of the UGC journals that is under CARE, Consortium for Academic and Research. So they are preparing. Before sending your manuscripts, you have to check carefully. You have to check very carefully the cloned list of the UGC also. They provided the same. Just see here. I will give very brief demo on the same CARE list. Yes, this is the group 1, and group 1 covers journals and qualified through UGC CARE protocol, and UGC CARE list group 2 journalist index in globally recognized databases. So you can log in, you can become the member of the same. Wait, 786. I'm not the robot. Okay. Yes. Now here see, you just you can just select one of the option: title, ISSN, publisher, subject, and language. You have to give the value over there. Thereafter, it will provide the information of whatever value you have given to platform. Okay, this is the one way. And group 1, group 2, they have categorized also for group 1 and group 2. Just and list of the clone journal group 1. Just click over there. Yes, this is the list of the clone journal. You have to be very much careful and check before sending your manuscript for publication. Clearly, don't blame to anyone that I was not the information that this is the clone journal or not, because I conducted a survey or conducted a study of 3 universities of Haryana, and the minimum age of the scholar is 25 and maximum 55. A human being who is 25-year-old, it means he or she is the quite mature. So you cannot blame to anyone, and you should not say like that I was not knowing how I will check, because system is available. You have to check, and you have to be very much careful for the same. So likewise, group 2 is there, so you can use the same for your academic purpose. So this is also a wonderful thing. Now I will give the live demo of the one very wonderful project of UK, that is Kirpa and Romeo. You can check the copyright as well as the self-archive policies of the publisher also. If you are interested in it, if you are a good researcher and you want to check each and everything regarding the publisher as well as the concerned journal and the repository also. So this is the wonderful platform for all of you. Just click over there, Sherpa and Romeo, just type over there and click on the same. This is the Sherpa and Romeo. Here you have to mention the journal title or ISSN number or the publisher name number. So whatever you will type over there, it will provide the information to you. And they are also maintaining one of the world's largest database, open access database. It is containing more than 20 crores items on the same. That is, for the same, you have to click over there, open access services from JISC, sorry. This is the UK based product, or is there, and some other things you can also check. Open DOR, Directory of Open Access Research Journal, jo bhi hai, whatsoever. So about the core benefits, they have mentioned visit core. I am requesting to the there's the host, please mute some participants. They are on mute as of now.
Shri Vishal ji and Kuldeep ji, please look into the matter.
Yes, they are disturbing. Some noise I can easily listen. So you please mute themselves.
I think you can mute all the participants.
Yes, you please. Okay. Now this is the core. Just see, more than 20 crore items for every scholar. Yes, okay. More than 20 crore items are available on the please mute yourself. Who is unmute, please mute yourself. Because time is short and I want to clear, I intend to clear more and more things. So I have to go very fast. Please don't disturb. Okay. More than 20 courses are available on the same platform. So, and this is free. No need to pay the single penny to anyone. Anyone can download the same. Anyone can use the same. There is no issue. Just type over there. Again, research methodology. Yes, search over there. Just wait. It has shown these documents. It will give the report here also that how many. Yes, just see here. How many in crores? I got the article on the research methodology in crores. Just see, and you can select the language also. And they are providing and they are offering the data from 2001 to 2020. It means it means this is near about 20 years. Now see here the language. Whatever language you will select, they have mentioned in how many and the language how many documents are covering. Just see, when you will click over English, it will show the English documents also, which are written in English, not the English subject, which are written in English language. So you have to select according to, you have to filter your information, and thereafter it will provide, you can download the same. There is no issue, everything is free on the same. And likewise one of the open access initiatives there, DOAJ, Directory of Open Access Journal. It is also a wonderful platform and very authentic platform, and you can extract the information and very easy, www.doaj.org. Very wonderful platform and very easy to use and access. One is the journal and second one is the option articles. So whatever you will select, the platform will provide the information to you. If you go with the journal, then you have to go with the journal, and then it will show the journal, and when you will select the article, it will show the article. So that will help in your research and in preparing your references and bibliography also. Don't prepare fake bibliography and reference. Otherwise, it would be the part of the plagiarism and you may be trapped accordingly. So it is covering 80 languages, 126 countries represented, and 1185 for journals without APCs, 16572 journals, and this is the article records. 62,88,521. So this is also the wonderful film. Again, you can just see, select article, but on this platform, 90% is available in the full text, and 10% they have restricted due to some technical issues as well as some financial constraints. So again, just click there, management, research methodology. Yes, just see here, 59,092 index articles. It means as of now, the government as well as our university, they are demanding the index article, whether index in the UGC list or some Scopus and Web of Science and some other agencies like JGate and DOAJ, some other agencies. So this is the beauty of the platform. It is offering and providing the index article, not any predatory publication. Please avoid the predatory publication. Now, this is the platform, and this was about the DOAJ. Now I will tell you that how you will calculate the ISSN number. This is very easy. And do you have pen and copy? I just give exercise of the 1 minute only. Do you have the pen and copies? All the participants, please. You please unmute all the participants if it is possible. I will give them the tips how they will calculate the ISSN number. This is the first step, just to check the concerned journal is original one or not. Because in India, most of the houses, they are having the fake ISSN number and they are publishing more and more journals, means in 1,000 journals. So can you unmute the participants? Okay, you are not able just to, okay, just write. I am just giving exercise of the university news. Wait, please. हाँ, हरदीप जी, हाँ जी सर, मैं एक लेक्चर में हूँ, आप ना एक नंबर नोट करें फटाफट। हाँ जी सर, 9466 839373 839373। हाँ, डॉक्टर विनोदन को बोलना नरेंद्र चौहान सर बाद में बुक लेके आया हूँ, ठीक है? Okay, sorry for the same. Okay, so I am just giving exercise, that is, and I am just reciting the ISSN number of the University News, that is the weekly journal of the University Grants Commission, that is 05662257. 05662257. This is
Uh, Good morning. Excuse me, sir. So we are not able to listen you. Rana sir, we are not able to listen you. Oh, Rana sir left. There may be some network issue at his end.
Yes. I think there is some network issue. So, dear participant, he will join.
sorry, my connection has lost.
Sir is there.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello. Sorry, my connection has lost. So I was telling about the how you will check the ISSN number. Clear? So I just recited a number of the University News, which is having the ISSN number 05662255. This is the ISSN number of the University News. How you will calculate? How you will know that this is the authentic one or no? Very simple formula. Whenever you will check, you will enjoy the same. The very simple formula. And to this, you can easily find the journal is the authentic one. This is the one. This is the first step. Just to Dr. Jitendra, please mute yourself, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sorry.
Okay. What is the ISSN number of the same? 05662257. The last digit is the 7 and this is the check digit. It means it is containing the 8 digit. So below 8, we have to put the value of the 8, and below 5, 7, below 6, 6, and below 6 again 5, and below 2, we have to mention 4, yani 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 or 2, and 7 we will not write, and below 7 we will not write any value clearly, because it is the check digit. Just multiply each other. 8, 0, 0, 7 into 5, 35, 6, 6, 36, 6 into 5 again 30, 4 into 2, 8, 3 into 2, 6, or 5 into 2, 10. So just I got 0, 35, 36, 38, 6 or 10. So please add all these values. Please add all these values. 14, 6, 20 और 5, 25. 2, 1, 3, 3, 3, 6 और 3, 3, 12. I got 125. When I add the multiplication of the bottom, I got 125 total. You know that addition. Now thereafter, 11 is the modulus value of the same. It is internationally accepted, not prepared by me. It is internationally accepted. 11 is the modulus value of the same. Then what you have to do? You have to divide 125 with the 11. Now 11 1 11, 2 15, 1. 4. Now I got the remainder 4. When I divided 125 value with the 11, I got the 4 remainder. Then what you have to do? You have to abstract 11 minus 4. You will get the value of the 7. It means after calculation, when you will calculate 11 minus 4, you will get the 7. and 7 is the last digits of the same, it means this is the authentic SSN number. So you can easily get the information of the same. This is very easy formula. So this is the value, this is the formula just to get the information about the ISS number and how you will calculate the same. So that was about the, you know, that open access initiative, as well as the how you will avoid the predatory publication. A list is
Sir,
also
Sir, screen, your screen is not visible.
Okay. Wait, please.
Sir, there is request from participants in chat box. Can you, sir,
Yes. Okay. Don't worry.
read
Don't worry.
the thing, sir?
Okay. So did you get how you will calculate the ISO number? This is very easy, and I told you how you will calculate the same. Okay, and it will help you clear, just to avoid the predatory publication. Because what is the demerit of the predatory publication? Predatory publication, they never participate in the citation process, and without citation you cannot improve your research metrics, and without research metrics you cannot get any fund from any government as well as the private agency. And one thing I will tell you, you can use the social media and some other social platform for enhancing the research metric level of your research. How you will do? When you are writing any article, so please prepare a summary of the same in a 1 page or more than 1.5 page. Otherwise, you have to prepare 1 page and just post the same on your social media platform. Whatever hits you will get, that will be calculated in your alternative metric score, and it will increase your research metric level, and it will also increase your H index, G index, I10 index, and I20 index, and alternative score also, and I30 index also. So you can increase by using the social media platform. Use the same for your research activities. Even you can publish your research summary in the newspapers also. Clearly, that will also help just to increase your research metrics, and you will get the higher side I10 index or the H index or the G index or some other research metrics index also. So you have to, if you are the new scholars and if you are the new, if you want to publish your article, first preference give to the UGC care list, and thereafter you can go with the Scopus as the Web of Science, because Web of Science rejection rate is more than 90%. So first prepare yourself, and just prepare yourself by content wise, by language wise, by description wise, and by organizing wise. So you have to be very much expert in all these areas. Thereafter you can try for the Scopus and the Web of the Science journals for publication. Otherwise the rejection rate is very high. This is the reason, therefore it is on the 3rd position. Web of Science is the world 3rd largest database, and Scopus is on the 2nd position, and Google is on the 1st position. Google, no doubt, though it is a search engine, but it is a world largest database, clearly, and Scopus is the 2nd, and 3rd is the Web of Science. Now, I will tell you that...
Sir, there is request from participants. Can you please repeat the calculations? They couldn't get
okay, calculation. Okay, ma'am. Okay, calculation. I will repeat. Okay, just write down the ISN number of the same. I am just repeating again. You will calculate and you will try the same. Just write down 0, 5, 6, again 6, 2, again 2, 5, and 7. This is the ISSN number of the University News. It is a weekly journal, is published by the All India Universities. Clearly, again I am just repeating 05662257. This is the ISSN number. Now see what you have to do. Below 0, you have to mention the value 8, because it is containing the 8 digit, and we have to put the value of 8, means 8765432. And below 7 you will not mention any value. Clearly, thereafter you just multiply each other. When you will multiply 0 into 8 is equal to 0. Clearly, then write down 0. 7 into 5, 35. 6 into 6, 36. 6 into 5, 30. 4 into 2, 8. 3 into 2, 6. And 5 into 2, 10. And 7 is free. Clear?
Sir, can you show your notebook?
Ma'am, Actually, I did not prepare the PPT for the same.
Actually,
Okay.
there are comments from participants to present in Excel or notebook or
Ma'am, yes.
Word.
Okay, sir. Okay. I am just giving, I am just opening one of the my Word document. Just see here.
Yes.
Just see here. It is visible?
Yes, sir.
Sorry. 0, 5, 6, again 6, 2, again 2, 5 and 7. This is the ISS number of the University News. That is a weekly journal of the All India Universities. Clearly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then what you have to do? This is international accepted formula. It is not mine. It is an international accepted. Then what you have to do? Then you have to put the value of the 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 7 is the check digit. There is no need to write any digit below this. Now just click here, multiply 8, then multiply 7, then multiply 6, then multiply 5, then multiply 4, then multiply 3, then multiply 2. Clearly, and 7 is the check digit. Last digit is the check digit. Clearly, now what you have to do? 800. Then what you have to do? 35. You have to multiply each other. 36. Now 30. Now 8. Now 6. And now this is 10. Then add all these values 0, 35, 36. You will get, sorry, the score of the same, all these values 125. Then you have to divide the same with the 11. 11 is the modulus value, that is mapank ank in Hindi. Clearly, then you have to multiply with 11. Just do the same. 11 1 11. Clear? Then thereafter we will get the remainder 1 and we will carry the value 5 over there. Then 11 1 11, 1 again, and we will get the remainder 4 over there. Clear? We will get the remainder 4. Then what we have to do? After getting the same, we will get the remainder 4. Then what you have to do? You have to abstract the same from the modulus value. That is 11. 11 minus 4 is equal to 7. And 7 is our check digit. And here we are getting the again 7. It means the concerned ISSN number is the authentic one and the journal is also the authentic one. This is not the surety of the quality. This is the surety of the authenticity. Clearly, don't feel that if you ISSN number is authentic one, it means the concerned journal is the qualitative one also. No, you have to use your discretion over there and you have to go thoroughly with the particular journal. This is the surety of the authenticity, not the quality. Clearly, now you got it? Got it? Okay. Got it. Okay. Now I will tell with you. Okay, so I will discuss with you. Here it is. With you about the plagiarism. Up to I discussed with your open access initiatives, and I told you the National Digital Library of India as well as the DOAJ and the world largest open access database, that is the core, and how you will check the self-archiving and the copyright issues of any publisher. You can use the Sherpa and Romeo just to avoid your publication from predatory publications. If you want maximum citation, then use the social media platform and use the newspaper also. Just prepare the summary of research and publish in the newspaper as well as post on the social media platform so that you may get the maximum citation, and on behalf of this citation your research metrics will improve automatically. Please do the same. Definitely you will get the result. Okay, now I will discuss about plagiarism and University Grants Commission role. You know very well about the plagiarism. There is no issue just to go in the detail. And I am just going to share my PPTs with you for the reference purposes only. Otherwise, I can go without my PPTs also. Just see here. Just wait. Okay. So already covered by some of the speaker over there, what is the meaning of the plagiarism and what is the definition of the plagiarism. But I will discuss with you that in my view, what is the plagiarism? In my view, plagiarism is that when you take the material from other source of information in substantial form. Clearly, please keep these words in your mind. In substantial form and publish by your own name. That is a cognizable offense and it comes under the plagiarism. I am again just repeating my statement. When you take the material from another source of information in substantial form and publish by your own name, that is the cognizable offense and under the plagiarism. That is the simplest definition of the plagiarism. So many dictionaries as well as association, they defined this concept, but this is the simplest way. Now you can see that, just see what is plagiarism. Sometimes it is deliberate plagiarism and sometimes it is accidental plagiarism. What we feel, most of the scholars, they feel that rewriting from books or articles, they just try to rewrite the books and from the articles, and they feel that no one can trap them, no one catch them. This is the illusion. This is the, you know, that you can say that the misconception in their mind. Rewriting the books and copying and pasting from web pages and online sources to create a patchwork writing. They feel that if they will take one para from the one source and second para from the another source and third para from the another source and prepare an article, manuscripts, or try to complete their research work, and they feel that no one can trap them and catch them. But whenever you will upload the same on the platform of anti-plagiarism software, definitely the software will show the similarity, not the plagiarism. I am just giving a statement here. So far in the market, no software as well as the machine is available that can help to detect the plagiarism. Clearly, whatever software is available, they are whatsoever available, it is just showing the similarity of your text. Now the question is here, who will identify the plagiarism? Who will define, who will tell and who will decide? Teacher is the final arbiter just to decide whatever will be included under plagiarism and whatever would be free from the plagiarism. There is no challenge to teacher. Clearly, machine is not available. Only teacher is the final arbiter, and this is missing in our academics. What we are doing, we just depute a person in the library as well as the department for the purpose, and we direct our students go there and take the report of your document, take the report of similarity of your document or the plagiarism, you can say that. Simply they go there and just to hand over their document to the concern, upload the same and download the report and hand over to the students. Now, this is the wrong practice. If in your institutions as well as if you are doing the same, please stop this. This is not the right practice. What you have to do, without analysis of the report, please do not accept the report. And I will tell you on the platform of the concerned software how you will analysis of the report, because software is so wonderful, but we are not doing our work with enthusiasm, or you can say that in a correct way. Clearly, and we are generally blamed to the software that it is catching very simple words in, at, the, and some other patent, data information, some common words it is taking. Simply say that you have to analysis over there. Thereafter, your problems will be resolved 100%. Now see here, I will tell you that how you will do the same. And the copyright, and just you just prepare the patchwork, and thereafter you feel that no one can trap you. You can easily trap it, because whatever information you are using, if the same is available on the web, definitely software will show the similarity, whether you are taking from the one source and second source which is available in the America or some other country. Now, please avoid the patchwork writing. Buying, downloading or borrowing a paper. Simply we feel that once we paid for any paper, it is our. You paid for the contents only, not for your own property. You are not the owner of that paper. So you can take for reference, you can take for idea, and you can take just to take the material from the same and rephrase the same. Thereafter, you have to mention the citation, attribution, acknowledgement of the same. Then you can claim. Then you can then you can publish the same. Then you can incorporate in your research activity. That is the part of the deliberate plagiarism. Now, accidental plagiarism. We are taking the plea on behalf of the accidental plagiarism. Generally, we say that I'm not knowing that when and how to cite. In starting of my session, I told you when I conducted a survey of the 3 technical university, the minimum age of the scholar is 25. It means a scholar, he is 25 years old. It means the concern is quite mature. So they cannot say that not knowing when and how to cite. It is the responsibility of the concerned scholar. They cannot blame to the teacher as well as department, the university, that they did not tell them or tell him or her that how and when to cite. Clearly, so whatever material you are taking from another source, you have to give the citation at least, so that if you are not rephrasing the same, if you are not doing anything the same, but if you have given the reference of the same, it means 60 to 70% you are same, because it will show that your intention was not malified. Clearly, so please give the citation, please give the credit to the original source of the information. Not knowing when and how to cite, in the coming time, you cannot take the plea on behalf of the accidental plagiarism. Now see, not knowing how to paraphrase or summarize, how it is possible? You are pursuing your research and you are not knowing how to paraphrase and summarize. No, maybe you are weak in the language. You can be the weak in the language. So you can take the help of your colleague and some other the language expert. So on behalf of that, you cannot take the plea. Now see, not knowing what common knowledge is. Clearly, sky is blue. It is the part of the common knowledge. But if it is the name of the novel, then it is an issue. How you will identify that is, how you will justify that is a part of the common knowledge. Teacher will justify it. Because it is a common knowledge, sky is blue. Whether it is a name of the article or some other thing, but sky is blue, it is a universal truth and it is a common knowledge. Clearly, be sure whatever you are claiming, that is the part of the common knowledge. Thereafter, you can exclude the same from the plagiarism or the similarity, you can say that. Recycling an old paper, we feel that it is published in 1975 or the concerned author of the same has died, and after 60 years of the death of the concerned author, the concerned document is legally free. But if you want to take any material from the same, you have to cite the original source. Otherwise, it would be the part of the plagiarism. So if you are reproducing the same, it is the part of the copyright issue. But if you are taking any material for your reference, then you have to cite the same. Clearly? Now see, so that is the meaning of the deliberate plagiarism and the accidental plagiarism. Now see here, you buy a candy from the market and you feel that this is your product. No doubt, for candy, you paid for the same. But whatever is mentioning on the wrapper of the same, that is not your property. If you want to use the same from the wrapper text as well as the wrapper designing, then you have to take the permission. Otherwise, you have to mention the name of the original source of the information in your reference and bibliography list. Otherwise, it would be the part of the plagiarism. So be careful. Free means doesn't mean free means it is not free for anything. Clearly, so be careful all these free things. Now see, now I am just giving few instances to you. I just using one of the many people do not like green eggs and ham. Is it present? Yes, because it is someone statement and I have taken from one word to last word. So this is the part of the plagiarism because I did not mention the name of the original source of the information. Now see here, now I put the same in double inverted commas, but because whatever statement, whatever theory, whatever equation, whatever sign we are taking from the other source from one line to last line, we have to put the same in quotes because Dr. Jitendra already shown to you that when you will apply the filter on exclude quotes, it will exclude if the same material would be available in the double inverted commas. It will not work like that. According to Dr. Jitendra Kumar, do not like green eggs and ham. It will not work because software does not understand the language of according to Dr. Jitendra. Software understands the language double inverted commas means quotes. Again, is this plagiarism? Yes, it is the part of the plagiarism because I put the same in double inverted commas, but I did not mention the name of the author. Now see here, I mentioned the name of the author, JSL 1960, but the statement I did not put in the double inverted commas. Just see here, because I have taken from one word to last word. So this is again a part of the plagiarism. Now see here, This is the correct way just to take the material from one word to last word. If you are taking in your research, then you have to put the same in double inverted commas, and then you have to mention the name of the original source of the information. Now it is not the part of the plagiarism. Now question is that if you will just put a inverted commas in first of your paper and in the last, and in your likewise in your research also, would it be free from the plagiarism? It won't be free from the plagiarism, because if you will put a one inverted comma in the first and second is in the last, when you will upload your document onto the platform of the anti-plagiarism software, it will place a message. The maximum material of this document is containing the double inverted commas. Then teacher will see. Then teacher will ask to you that where you have put the double inverted commas. If the double inverted commas are beyond the limit, then you have to rewrite and recheck the same. Now this is the, I think I have given 4 instances that how you will take the material from another one. Now see here, these are the factors responsible. Individual traits in Haryana, generally we have a trait in your personality. I am just using the Haryanvi language here. देखी जाएगी जो होगा, मुझे कौन पकड़ सकता है, मेरा कोई कुछ नहीं बिगाड़ सकता. Such type of the individual behavior we have some traits in our behavior. Clearly, don't mind if someone is using like that. So this is for example only. And educational conditioning, cultural background, motivation, language skill, peer pressure, gender, issue with time management, ability, even the subject being taught. These are the prominent factors. Maybe some other factors are there, but these are the prominent one factors. So we have to be very much careful. Language skill. In North India, students, they are good enough in the hard working. They are doing the hard work. But sometimes we feel that we are poor in the language. We have to improve our language standard. Otherwise, we can trap any time under the plagiarism if we are taking the material from another source of the information and incorporating in our research activities. So we have to be very much careful. We have to improve our writing skill as well as the language skill also. So peer pressure, sometimes professor pressure. So okay. Types of plagiarism: exact copy plagiarism, modified plagiarism, style plagiarism, metaphor, and idea plagiarism. Idea plagiarism is the the very serious issue. Suppose one idea published in the Chinese language, and you just take the same and publish in your own language. Who will trap you? No machine is available that can trap under the idea plagiarism. But when your document will come in the public domain, Shodhganga, so many other open access databases are available. When your document will come in the public domain, maybe after 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year, or after the 20 years, when the counsel will see, when the original author will see that this gentleman and lady has taken his or her idea and published by own name, then the counsel will complain a file against you. So be careful about the idea. Whenever you are taking idea, please give the citation or take the permission from the concern. Thereafter, you are free from the plagiarism, because you can justify the same. Plagiarism is not the issue. Software is the issue. How you will handle the software and how you will curb and control the plagiarism by using the software. This is the issue. Deduction tool, these are the standardized tools. Turnitin, Urkund, EV, iAuthenticate, cross-check, double copy find, and word check. So are many others. Now, what is the difference between the Turnitin and Urkund? Some question raised in the session of the Dr. Chetan. One was asking that which one is the best, Turnitin is or Urkund? There is no difference between these two software. Working is same, but what is the difference? The Urkund repository is so rich as comparison to the Urkund, because in the personal repository of the Turnitin, to whom it is checking the document, the personal repository of the Turnitin is so rich, means it is having more than 6,000 paid vendor databases, maybe Nature, maybe Emerald, Talent, Forensic, so many others. But in Urkund, their own repository is very smallest in front of the Turnitin, and maximum material is available, which is already available in the open access. So this is the difference between the Turnitin and the Urkund. Otherwise, the working of the both software is same. As of now, I'm not the promoter of the Turnitin. Whatever you are using, you are doing good. But I am just telling the merit and demerit of the same. Turnitin is the best one because it is the prominent one. As I'm not saying many study depicted and many studies. You can say that revealed that this is the prominent one and working globally, and the covering of the Turnitin is wonderful, no doubt in it. So iAuthenticate is also the wonderful product. Turnitin and iAuthenticate, both products are of the same company. Clearly, that is Turnitin Authenticate. Cross-check is also the best one. But in India, we are not using the cross-check. We are using the Turnitin, and some of the institutions, they are using the Authenticate, and most of the government institutions, they are using the Urkund because it is provided by the INPLIBNet. For the same, you have to sign a MOU with the INPLIBNet, but your institution must be under 12B, means must be eligible for the central assistant. Otherwise, whether you have signed a MOU with the same, you won't be eligible just to take the free services of the Urkund. Clearly? So your institution must be in the 12B. Thereafter, you are eligible. Now see, common knowledge, yes. Information that is easily observed. The sky is blue, but not a detailed explanation why the sky is blue. Common reported facts. Clearly common saying. Waste not, want not, look before you leave. This is the common knowledge. Proverbs. So these would be free from the plagiarism. Common knowledge does not need to be cited. No need to cite. But be sure that what you are using really is common knowledge. When in doubt, ask either your instructor or the librarian. Clearly? Okay. Now, similarities, I will just show one thing to you here. That is, just wait, please. 1 minute. I am just sharing my another PPTs with you. Please wait. Where is my PPTs? Just wait. Wait, sir, wait, only 1 minute. Okay, I am just showing through this. Okay, now see, this is the UGC regulation. We just understand that this is the UGC regulation, but we are not using the same. Just see here, they have defined one of the concepts, that is, plagiarism means the practice of taking someone else's work or idea and passing them as one. That is the definition given by the UGC regulation 2018. Just see here. I am just showing very important thing to you. These are the objectives of the same, and just see here. Yes, what's exclusion? Whenever you will upload your document for checking the same, one thing you have to be very much sure. You have to prepare 2 documents of your document. That is, one is the master copy, and second is whatever you will exclude before uploading for checking the similarity or the plagiarism. What you have to do? Just see. All quoted works reproduced with all necessary permission and attribution. Whatever you have published with necessary permission or the attribution. Clearly, second, all references, bibliography, table of content, preface, and acknowledgement. These are free from the similarity or the plagiarism. Now see, all generic terms, standard, laws, equations, these must be free from the similarity or the plagiarism. So, if you have used in your research work, first of all, you have to exclude all these things clearly, and thereafter you have to upload your document for checking the same. Definitely it will work, and the similarity index level of your document will come down after excluding all these. I'm not saying this is the statement and this is the notification of the University Grants Commission regulation. You can exclude all these things, whatever they have mentioned. Suppose you are the student of the history. So whatever standardized, you have to exclude. Whatever standardized equation you are using, you have to exclude. Whatever standardized science you are using, you have to exclude. Whatever standard equation, you have to exclude all these things. Clearly? Second thing. Now these are the core areas. Plagiarism is not allowed. It must be clear in your mind. Plagiarism is not allowed. Only 10% similarity is allowed. But with these areas, abstract, summary, hypothesis, observation, result, conclusion, recommendation, similarity is also not allowed. Clearly? So be careful and be attentive when you are writing the abstract, summary, hypothesis, observation, result, and conclusion of your recommendations. Clearly, please. And one more filter is there, 14 consecutive words. That is the least effective and in comparison to the less than 1%. Clearly? Now see here, already discussed with the Dr. Chetan, level of plagiarism already discussed. One thing I want to show here, these are the penalties. These are the penalties for the students and these are the penalties for the teachers. Level is same for all student and teachers. Now see here, if you will repeat and if you commit the plagiarism again and again, whether it comes under the category of the 10 to 40, doesn't matter, it will work with the 60%. No, if it comes under 10 to 40 and you are repeating it again, then you will get the punishment of the case level 3. And your head of the institutions or head of the department having the power, they can suspend you and terminate you as per the service rules. Clearly shall be taken by the HEI, higher education institution. So you have to be careful with the same. Don't repeat again and again. Don't commit again and again. Clearly be careful and careful to your peer group friends also. Now see, this is about the plagiarism. Now I will see what is the role of the teacher over there. No need to tell you that how you will prepare the class onto the platform of the Turnitin. I think already clear, but I will tell you that www.turnitin.com, this is the web address of the software. Clearly, and login here, I will use my login. For the same, you have to put your credential, means email and the password. And for getting the password, you have to pay for the same. Minimum 5 lakh rupees you have to pay for the same. Thereafter, you can get the single license, 2 license, 3rd license. Clearly, but minimum you have to pay 5 lakh rupees because single license is not available with the Turnitin. Don't feel that you will pay the $30, $100 and you will get the single license. Clearly, as per my knowledge, single license is not available with the Turnitin. So just see here and see. I will tell you what is the role of the teacher over there. This is very important. Now see, this is my class. I will show the document. Okay, I will first of all tell one thing to you that is very important. Some edit setting. Whatever setting I made, you can also just optional setting here. This is very important. You have to select assignment until you can write any report, thesis, whatsoever you want to write here. You can write it. Allow any type file. Means whatever format is available, when you will click on the same, it will work accordingly. Suppose your document is in the PDF, Excel, or STM, HTML, WXP, RTP. So many formats are available. When you will allow any type of the file, it will work accordingly. Now see here. Just see submit papers to repository. Whenever you will click over there, you will get 4 options. Clearly, standard paper repository, institutional paper repository, student choice repository, no repository. Unless until you ought to, please go with the no repository. Otherwise, whenever you will upload your document second time, it will show the 100%. Because when you will upload your document, automatically it will be deposited in the repository of the same. If you will select one among 3, except no repository. Clearly, so be careful unless until you ought to. जब तक आप नहीं चाहते तब तक आप जो है ये कर सकते हैं. अगर आप चाहते हैं कि if you want that your paper must be remain with the repository of the same, then you can choose according to your choice, according to your requirement. Otherwise, you have to go with the no repository option. So you have to check the no repository whenever you are checking your document by using any class. Please check the setting of the same. Thereafter, one thing is very important here, errata. It will check your spellings. Now, when you will click yes, it will checking your spelling, advanced, high school, middle school, elementary, and the English learners. Clearly, so whatever you want, you have to go with the same. And thereafter, US English Dictionary, UK, whatever you want, and both. So 3 options are available. Generally, we follow the UK. And if you want to go with the both, then you will go with the both. But it will check and it will work when in your document, if in your document 64 or below 64 words, then it will work. If it is on higher side, means more than 64,000 words, it will not work. Clearly, if your document is having less than 64 or the 64, then errata will work. Clearly, अगर आपके document में 64,000 words हैं, then it will work. Otherwise, it will not work. If clearly, so this is the meaning of the same and spelling also. And thereafter, you can submit the same. Clearly, then submit it. Now, your class is ready just to take any document. You can make the settings accordingly. Now, see here, edit settings, submit. You can submit your document. See, Yes, you can upload single file, you can upload multiple file in a single time. But when you will click on the multiple, you have to go with all these parameters. Clearly, thereafter, it will take your document. Otherwise, it will not take your document. If you have the single document, then you have to go with the single file upload. Clearly, and you have to mention the first name and last name. But I just advise to, and I will request to all of you, in first name, you will write your name, and in second, in the last name, you can mention the name of your supervisor. You can easily write supervisor, Dr. Jitendra Kumar. So whosoever your supervisor, you can mention the name, because whenever you will get your report, at first page, you will get the submission title, you will get the name of yourself and your guide also. Clearly, and thereafter you have to give the path to your software where your document is available, and then you have to click upload, and after uploading you have to confirm your document. Otherwise, the software will not work. And when you will confirm the same, you will get one of the submission ID. That is very, very important. You have to note down in your diary. Please make a habit just to maintain a diary. Whenever you will upload your document onto the platform, you just mention the submission ID of the same and the date also. Because suppose inadvertently your document may deposit in the repository of the turn it in, then what happen? How you will take it back? There is option over there. But in Urkund, I think this option is not available. Once it is deposited, it means it is permanently deposited over there. Then you can delete over there. You can exclude the source, but you can permanently delete over there. But with Turnitin, there is an option. And when you will send a request to them, they generally ask for the submission ID. And on behalf of the submission ID, they will delete your document from the repository. So submission ID is really very, very important thing. Now I see here what is the role of the teacher. Now this is my class. That was the procedure just to upload document. Just see here, view. Now see, it is showing 25%. Just see here. I'm just showing one of the file which I checked through this platform, and just see here. Now grading, but I need, this is the filter already discussed with the Dr. Jitendra and I think Chetan also. This is the funnel, this is the filter. Clearly, you can apply the filter, that is exclude code, exclude bibliography, and 14 consecutive words. Clearly. Now see here, these are the all sources. Clear? Now see here, these are the sources to whom it is showing the matching. Just see here, excludes. When you will click on the same, you will get the option exclude sources here. Just see here. Okay. Now see. Yes. 2007, most of the working regarding initial return and was carried. Do you feel that this is the part of plagiarism? I think this is not the part of plagiarism. It is the part of the simply similarity. Now what you have to do for checking the same, you have to sit with your student and you have to work together, and thereafter you have to analysis of the report. Now teacher role starts. Then teacher will see one by one. That is the source to whom it is showing the matching. First click on the same. When you will click on the same, it will show to whom it is showing the matching. First of all, it is showing with the same. Clearly, now it is not the part of the same. Then what you have to do, exclude the same. Exclude it. Oh, reload. Some error is there. I am just reloading the same. Please wait. Yes, just reloading it. Oh, okay. I already excluded one of the source. Now just see here. At the time of the taking IIO and regarding, do you feel that is a part of legend? Then what you have to do? Just click over there. Now see, taking. Then exclude it. Exclude it. So who will do? Teacher will do, not anyone, not the librarian or some other one. In one of our very renowned university, in MDU University, they are doing very, I am saying from this platform, they are doing very, you can say that wrong practice over there. They have authorize the librarian just to append the signature of the similarity report. This is purely wrong. On what ground librarian can append signature on the report of anyone? Because it is the matter of the common knowledge. It is the matter of excluding of the sources. And who will, I'm the man of the library science. How I can identify of the management department, this is the part of the similarity, simply common knowledge. And this is the technical term. This is not the non-technical term. How I will do the same? How I will identify the same? So it is my request to all of you. First of all, please do not accept the report without analysis. Second thing, please do not take the signature of the librarian over there. Librarian will help only just to orient you how you will use the software if you are not knowing, and how you will exclude the sources. But librarian is not the right person just to exclude the sources of the computer science document or the management department or the bionano department of the chemistry document or any other subject department except library science, because it is a legal matter and it is very, very serious concern or cognizable offense. So please do not accept your report without analysis. And who will analysis? Teacher, the concerned teacher will analysis. Thereafter, you can download the information. So whatever software is showing the time of taking decision, very similar word. This is not the part of similarity, plagiarism. It is the part of the similarity simply, clearly. And I am saying again, no machine is available in the market that can detect your plagiarism. Every software will show the similarity. Teacher will decide that is the part of plagiarism or not. I'm not the right person. I'm the librarian. I'm not the right person just to decide. I can orient you how you will use and how you will accept the sources and whatever document you will consult. I can tell you, but I cannot analysis of the report of any document except library science. So be careful, and you can do the same. You have to do the same like this. Now see here, after analysis of the report, you have to go one by one sources to whom it is showing the matching. Thereafter, you have to decide this is the part of plagiarism or the similarity. Now see here, suppose sometime some teacher, they direct their student just to upload your document and just download the report. Sometime some students, they manipulate the document by excluding the same. And teacher feel that when the teacher check the report and teacher concern just rethink that, I think this student has manipulated the document, then what he or she can do? What is the source to know whatever they have excluded? On the same platform, this is the option in the hands of the teacher. Just see here. Click over there. Whatever excluded by the concerned student, teacher can restore one by one or restore all. There is an option over there, restore all, and you have to select. You can go one by one. So this is a wonderful tool in the hands of the teacher. They can restore all the sources which have been excluded by the students. Clearly, this is the tool in the hand of the teacher. Now see here, last option. This is the one. Here see, just character count 56,285. It means e-rater will work with this document. On this document, you can see like that. Or class submission ID is there. If you forgot over there, when you confirm your document, here you can write down your submission ID. Now see here, this is the way just to get the report, current view, digital receipt, and originally submitted file. Clearly? So this is the view just to use and just to download the report, just to analysis of the report. So that was from my side. If you, okay. Okay, now session is over. Now the house is open for the question and answer. And you are most welcome. I am supposed to address all the queries, whatever you have. And I will try also.
Sir, there is one question in chat box from Mr. Prithvi Raj.
Yeah, ma'am. Yes, I am just seeing. I'm just seeing, ma'am. What is the question, ma'am? Can you recite the same?
Sir, is it possible to get permission from all authors?
Okay.
When we have many
Okay. Yes. Dear participant, when you will take the permission from the author, when you are taking the material in substantial form, means you are taking the formula, you are taking the model of the same, or you are taking some you can patent information. Yani ki whatever patent is in the name of the another, and you want to take the information from the same in a large scale, then you have to take the permission. Otherwise, for another, you need to take the permission. You just simply give the reference of the same.
Participants are requested to please
Please ask the question. If you have any query without any agitation, you can ask the question.
Yeah, if you raise hand, we'll unmute the participant.
Hello, madam.
Yes,
Can
please.
I ask a question?
Yes, ma'am. You are free.
Thank you, Dr. Rana. You have given a wonderful presentation, and your information is very useful for us to calculate in order to find out the pediatric journals, etc. But my question is, when we are going to calculate this ISSN number according to your formula, in some ISSN number there are alphabets also, like 2, 5, X and Y, and then.
Yes, ma'am. 10 X by X. You will get the X 10 over there.
So sometime there is alphabet also. So whether we are able to calculate.
Ma'am, yes, just I got your question. Alphabet means 10.
Okay.
Clearly? Yes. Alphabet means 10. You will get the sign of the X over there. X means 10. So whatever the value of the same, then you can check accordingly.
Okay. So that X means 10, or if we want to see, the reminder should be 10 in that case. If we got the 10.
No, ma'am, not 10. Reminder, after calculation, whatever reminder you will get, you have to extract the same from the modulus value. Means, suppose the 10 is the last digit. Have you any example of the same? I will tell you that. You can calculate easily. It is a matter of 1 minute.
Give me 1 minute. I will give you.
Yes.
Ma'am, in that case, somebody else can ask. I will give the exam.
Yes, ma'am. Use this. Anyone can ask the question.
You can check the feedback in the comment section if you can. It was certainly a great lecture. Very interesting.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Seema, thank you. That is a pleasure for me.
I request all the participants, you can open handed and you can put your question, your query with our renowned Dr. Rana.
Sir. Not renowned. I'm your colleague, sir.
Yes, because it is a platform to resolve your query related to the concern.
Whatever query regarding plagiarism, you can ask.
Yes.
Rana ji, there is a example.
Yeah, ma'am. Boliye, please.
The number is 2278.
2278
dash.
487X. 487X. Okay, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Below 2, you have to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and below X, you will not mention any digit. Clear?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. 8 into 2, 16. And 7 into 2, 14. And 7 into 6, 42. And 8 into 5, 40. And 4 into 4, 16. And 8 into 3, 24. And 7 into 2, 14. So what is the addition of the same? Just calculate, ma'am. Meher Singh ji, just calculate. 16 plus 14.
Yes, आगे.
16 plus 14 कर लिया. 16 plus 14 plus 42. Plus
16 plus 14 plus
42.
42
plus 40.
Yes.
Plus 16.
16
plus 24.
24
plus 14.
24 plus 14.
G.
Just a minute.
Sir, I think it's 166.
Ji?
Sir, I think it's 166.
I think you have to give the exact value of the same.
No, 166, sir.
Okay, 166. Then just divide it by 11.
Sir, 15.
नहीं 15 नहीं, रिमाइंडर कितना बचा? रिमाइंडर
Sir,
बताइए मुझे.
remainder will be 1. 15 minus
1.
1. 14.
11 minus 1 is equal to 10. 10 means x. Madam, did you get? Madam Sangeeta.
Sir, I have a question, sir. Excuse me, sir. Rana, sir.
Yes, sir.
So whatever that the summation comes, we have to divide by 11 only, right, sir?
Sorry, sir.
We have to divide by 11 only, right, sir?
Yes, sir. That is the modulus value and accepted by at interest level. Decided by interest level.
Understood, sir. Understood. Thank you very much.
Yeah. This is the first step just to check the concerned journal is original one or not. Not the surety of the quality, only for the authenticity.
The result is 11 minus 1 equal to 10. 10 means
10.
x.
X.
Then, sir, then it
yes.
is now it is authenticate.
Now it is authentic one.
Okay. Any other, please?
So this is very simplest formula and you can easily check the same.
Yes. But sir, most of the professionals are not wearing.
Yes, they are not. Hence I told you.
Yeah.
Sir, this formula is also applicable to know the authenticity of ISBN number also.
No, ma'am. No, that
Because-
is different. Yes.
Okay.
If the ISBN number is of 8 digit, then it will work.
Okay.
If it is in 13 digit, that is a different way, just to check the same. But in books, madam, in ISBN number, there is no issue of the
Please, sir,
unauthentic.
not in the case of books. I'm asking for the conference proceedings, etc. So
Yes, ma'am,
sometimes
you
the
can-
proceeding is having a ISBN number.
Madam, there is no issue over there, predatory, non-predatory over there. It is issue only with the, you can say that, journals.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Any question, any query, if you want to ask.
Excuse me, sir. Myself,
ma'am.
Dr. Renu. I want to know,
ma'am.
please clear the point of clone ISSN number again, sir.
ISSN number, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Clone ISSN number.
Cloned ISS number.
Clone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. The last digit is the check digit, ma'am. If it will not match after abstracting the remainder from the modulus value, it means this is the cloned journal.
Again,
thank you so much,
sir,
sir.
again, my question is कि in that case, I have got a example where the ISSN number of the clone journal as well as the original journal is same.
Yes,
Then how
same.
to
Okay,
identify
ma'am.
कि
Okay, how you will identify? You will get some change in the title of the same. Suppose International Journal of the Marketing. Then sometime you will get in a clone International Journal Marketing. You will not get the off or some other words also. So you have to be very much careful. And you can check the list of the clone journal on the UGC website.
Actually, sir, from UGC website only, I have got example. Let me share with you. That
Ji,
is
ji.
Bulletin Monument. It is
Ji.
published by France and in French language only. And
Okay,
the
ma'am.
clone one is Bulletin Monument Journal, and
Okay.
it is in English language. But both of them are having same ISSN number.
Okay.
ISSN number is same. And my question, I am so surprised that the allotting authority of ISS number is only one. Then how
Ji.
can two
Madam,
journals have same?
clone means, madam, whatever original containing, they just take the same directly.
Okay.
No, so there is no fault of the agency over there. But if you have the doubt and you have no any way just to clear your doubt, then what you have to do, you just shoot a mail to the Savitri Bhai Phule Pune University. That is SPPU, Savitri Bhai Phule Pune University, Pune.
Okay.
They will reply because they have given the formula to the University Grant Commission. Whatever you are seeing on the website of the UGC in the name of the UGC care list, that is group 1, group 2, they are preparing the same. The whole is prepared by the SPP University. And if you have no any way just to clear your query, just to shoot a mail to them, they will reply.
Nobody answers, sir.
No, ma'am, definitely they will answer, ma'am. Don't worry.
Sir, it will take so much of time, or sometimes you are not having much time to wait for their answer. So
Okay, ma'am.
that is another thing, not the preview of this program.
Ji, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, sir. Participants are requested to pour in any other question if they have. Okay. There is
Jitendra sir, camera ko kahan gaye wo?
Manish Anand, sir. Do you want to say something?
Where is
Hello?
Jitendra sir?
Arun Vijay.
Yeah, Narendra sir, I have to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
So,
Thank you.
when we are paraphrasing, when we are summarizing and paraphrasing, is there any issue of sometimes showing plagiarism?
Okay.
Some
Yes,
of
I
my
got
friends have that problem. They have recently submitted their thesis, and they
Yes.
told me that paraphrasing is an issue.
Okay, yes, I am telling you. I got your question. Suppose, just take an example. If a sentence having 10 words, then and you just take 4 words exactly from the same, and just give the reference of the same without any paraphrasing. Would it be the part of plagiarism or not? That is the issue. If your policy allows you, then you can take 4 words from a sentence having 10 words. And if your policy does not allow you, then you cannot take the same. Otherwise, if you are taking any material from the same, you have to rephrase up to 80%, and then you have to give the reference of the same. Thereafter, your document would be free from the plagiarism. Otherwise, it would be the part of the plagiarism. What we do generally, we just change some words, few words with the synonyms of the same. It will not the work. You have to rephrase up to 80% with the good sense of the sentences. Then your document would be free from the plagiarism. Clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Nice session. Thank you, sir.
And participants are very actively participating, sir. There is a comment in the chat box that Amity University is leading the work on clone journals, and they have a separate website for this also.
So, wonderful.
You can check that also.
They can check. Yes, sir. So many softwares are available. So many platforms are available where you can check easily. That is the predatory or non-predatory. But please avoid the predatory journals. Otherwise, you won't be get any citation on behalf of the predatory publication, and you won't be get any, and you can H index, G index, or write an index. You cannot increase.
Sir, one more thing, sir. Sir, it's Arun again. Sir, in Turnitin, the year after function, how many words? I didn't get you that time.
Sorry, sir. I did not get your question. Please repeat it.
Sir, in Turnitin, when we want to submit a document, how many characters does it as a condition it demands?
14 consecutive words.
14. Okay.
Yes.
Sir. Okay, sir.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. I want to know, is there any formula to check ISBN number also? Please clear.
Madam, same formula. If your ISBN number is containing 8 digits, and for 13 digits, it is totally different. And there is no issue with the authenticity or not authenticity regarding the ISBN number. It is always authentic one.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Amit Patel, sir, do you want to ask something?
No, sir, if sir could provide a PPT so that we can share it with the other faculties here.
Yes, sir, definitely I will provide the PPTs of the same. I will share with the organizing team, then definitely they will provide you.
Thank you, sir.
Anyhow, for participants, all the recordings are available on YouTube. You can see them anytime. And now I take this opportunity, looking at the time, we are running out of time, and looking at the schedule of our eminent speakers, they all are very busy one. I take this opportunity to thank sir from all the participants. So thank you, sir. The session was very informative and engrossing, and the importance of topic discussed can be judged by the involvement of participants. When you get requests, repeat, sir, please go slow, sir, please use notebook. So these are indications that they are really interested in your lecture, and they are eagerly waiting to learn from your talk, sir. And also, sir, one point I wish to add here, that you took care of the previous PPTs and ensured that there is no repetition. So that is a great gesture, sir. And I must say, the title given by Meher, sir, that you are the encyclopedia of library sciences. Now, after attending the lecture, I agree to him completely. and the contents and the context of plagiarism and digital library and Turnitin. It was so beautifully explained. The lecture was very engrossing. And if you can see the chat box, the participants are very thankful to you for such an interactive lecture also.
Yes. और मैं आपसे एक रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूंगा मैम, आप अपने
I should say
मम्मी को और पापा
something
को
also.
नमस्ते जरूर। हाँ मैम, आप मम्मी को और पापा को नमस्ते जरूर कहना। मैडम सीमा।
जी सर, जरूर कहूंगी मैं
Yes.
सर। जरूर।
Convey my regards. Yes.
Thank you so much sir. Thank you.
Thank you ma'am. Thank you. Sir.
I should say something, Seema ma'am.
जी sir.
Yes.
Mayor Singh ji, just on your audio. No, sorry, video.
Okay.
I cannot.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Now see.
Now it is visible, sir.
Yeah, visible, sir. Visible now.
Okay. I request. मैं पहले तो करूँगा कि please take a photograph for the social media purpose, and because I
Yes,
request all the
definitely.
participants.
And today I told you that what is the exactly meaning of the social media? How we can increase the citation level of our research by using
Yes,
the
sir.
social media platform.
I request
Sir.
all the participants. Yeah, हाँ, Mr.
नरेंद्र सर,
जी सर।
प्लीज अपना शेयरिंग ऑफ कर लीजिएगा।
शेयर एक मिनट प्लीज सर। अब मैं वही देख रहा हूँ ना, शेयर कहाँ गया वो शेयरिंग। एक मिनट सर, वेट प्लीज।
Yes.
वेट सर, एक मिनट जस्ट स्टॉप।
No problem, sir.
यस सर, हो गया।
I request all the participants also, because we want to take a photograph for the social media, and you can open and because you have meet yourself and the open your video.
Oh, Dr. Sundar is there.
So Dr. Rana, for this giving a wonderful and fantastic coverage on the burning topic, today's burning topic, the plagiarism, and you have covered the many aspects like in your PPT, the open access initiatives, periodic publications, and the role of UGC as per Regulation 2018. In fact, you have highlighted the various aspects by given various example in a very effective and efficient manner, and in a very speedy way. Given
Time was short. Time was short with me.
Various examples, and how can we take the membership of digital library, because some of the faculty member and the other LIS professionals also don't know that how can they take the membership from the digital library, and because it is a very great I should say the database, and which is helpful for all these professionals or academicians in this digital and academic environment. And you have covered the various useful link by given example on the UGC and some other platform, and like the authentication of the journal, DOAJ directory of open access journal, and by showing the index article and journals, and how can we check the authenticity of the particular ISSN by given a formula and divided into by the 11, that is modulus value as in international modulus value, and the example of the UGC journal, weekly journal, the name the University News, I think. And I hope, sir, all our participants and academicians will be benefited from your this very efficient and very excellent talk. I first, with the beginning of this lecture, I think I have listened all this the PPT and all your lectures. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि I was not wrong, and कि जो statement है वो as it is है. You are the encyclopedia, such a very nice personality in the profession, and I express my sincere gratitude also to you, sir, for sparing your valuable time to deliver this talk in our FTP, because I am organizing first time this national, I should say international faculty training program, because we are having the international participants also in this faculty training program, which is going in the successful way, because of as we have the renowned speakers and participants like you. And
Thank you.
in the end, I thank you very much, sir, for your gracious and this wonderful
Thanks.
coverage.
Thanks to all participants. They
yeah.
have listened very patiently and a very wonderful query they raised. And I am really thankful to the Almighty as well as my parents also that I could address all the queries which I got from the side of the participants. So
Yes,
thank you
yes.
very much, Ji Meher Singh.
Now I request for take a photograph and
Yes.
thanks to all and hand over to Seema ma'am. Please take a photograph with all the participants with our renowned speakers, please.
A technical team is requested to be vigilant and do the needful, please. Kuldeep and Vishal.
कुलदीप और विशाल जी एक फोटोग्राफ्स आप इसका जो है वो
Done, ma'am. Done.
Okay. Now hand over to ma'am Seema ma'am, please.
Yeah. So on behalf of all the participants, I thank you, sir. And if you are busy, sir, you can leave if you wish to, sir. And for the participants, the announcement is that the next session will start at 12 o'clock sharp. You are requested to be there 5 minutes prior to the scheduled time.
Okay. Thanks to all. Thanks to all.
Thanks, sir. Thank you very much. So nice.
And the feedback form for the session is available in the chat box. Please fill in that. And very important information, do download the software link that is provided by Jitendra sir in WhatsApp groups of the participants. That software shall be required in the next 2 sessions. So before the session starts, all are requested to download the software on your laptop or desktops. Please note on the mobile phones or iPhones, please download the software. The link is provided in the WhatsApp group. Please download that on your laptops. Thank you so much and see you soon at for the next session.